Shop with me for summer 2022. A little try on at Reiss, Michael Kors, MAJE Paris and Other Stories and COS. Let's start with one of my high street favourites, Reiss, a go-to brand for me that I know I can count on for high quality and timeless designs. Now this has been one of their classic pieces this summer, the tie detail midi dress made from 100% linen and available in both the navy that I'm wearing, a bright coral and a gorgeous emerald green tone. I think you could afford to size down if you like it too, as it comes up a tiny bit big, but I love the longevity of dresses like this. I'd bring it back out year after year. Reiss are well known for their elegant workwear, so it's an easy shop to find pieces in store for the office. But hopefully you'll see throughout this summer shop with me that I wouldn't just be saving these items for work. They're far too pretty not to wear for everyday chic too. Now the lighting is particularly bad in their changing room, but this is actually a soft pink version of their classic ladder trim blouse. They also do it in a stunning aquamarine shade, so it's really hard choosing a favourite between those two. I've styled the blouse with their wrap midi skirt made from 100% linen. I do find pencil skirts a really flattering shape, and being made from such a breathable fabric, I thought this would be perfect for the heat. That tie belt enables you to really cinch it in at the waist, and I thought the belt hooks would be handy to switch in another belt to change up the style. As always, I shall link everything I featured in the description box below for you to take a look at the end of this video. Reiss have that enviable knack of making the simplest of styles look chic and elevated, and a case in point would be these laid-back trousers. Now in style, these are reminiscent of a comfy pair of joggers, but in reality, they are so much more than that. I think it's a combination of the tailoring, the side stripe detail, the trim on those pockets, and the drape of the fabric that overall just gives them a really polished edge, and they're just my cup of tea. I, however, tried them on with this high neck t-shirt, which, looking back, I'm not particularly keen on. I don't think the shape is doing an awful lot for me, so I would probably go with a simple crew neck style instead. In contrast, one thing I think Reiss are amazing at would be their dresses. I know no matter what the occasion, either super dressy or for more chilled summer days, I will always find the perfect dress there. And I thought the fit on this one is absolutely stunning. The high neck is hugely elegant. I love the way it nips in at my waist, but then skims over my hips rather than hugging them too tight. And it has this beautiful tie detail that falls down the back too. Such a gorgeous dress. I don't think I can pop into Reiss and not try on at least one of their blazers. And I spotted this rich twill version the second I walked through the door, and I fell in love with it. Now at the time of this shop with me, it was available in two shades. You've got the sage green that I'm wearing and a beautiful blue that I discovered later online. Again, I am struggling to choose a favourite. They always use the most beautiful and timeless shades that I find it really hard to choose which one to go for. Maybe that's the trick, they want us to buy them in all the colours. This design has been made from a blend of wool, so I'm thinking it will be a great transitional piece too once we get to September. Do let me know actually in the comments section below which of those two shades you prefer. And then as I was on a bit of a roll with the blazers, I thought I would try on this classic too. Made from the same twill blend but in a navy this time, and with those intricate trims around the lapels. I personally love the double-breasted silhouette and I tend to wear them a lot. But if you prefer single-breasted, they do have a lot of those to choose from too. But if you're looking for that classic navy blazer that always elevates your outfits and one you can keep for life, this would make a really stunning option. Then I decided to do a bit of wish list shopping with the Michael Kors collection, and honestly, I fell in love with everything. I can't tell you how stunning their pieces are, both in fit, but the quality too was just impeccable. Everything just felt so very special. One particular standout for me was this black and white dress. It felt like it had a nod to the 50s with that classic swing portion of the skirt, but with an up-to-date twist. The shape across the chest, those tiny cutouts at the waist, and if you could feel the fabric through the screen, you would be swooning at the quality too. If David is watching, actually, this would be the perfect prezi for me this Christmas that I promise I would wear on repeat. Going a little more classic now, but no less special with the Ecru Broderie on Glace midi. Do let me know your favourite too. Now, being a fan of broderie on glace, I can honestly say this is the nicest quality I have ever tried on, which I know you'd expect for the price tag, but it's nice to see that with Michael Kors collection, at least you are truly getting what you paid for. Going back to that black and white print I love, but this time with the full skirt version instead. Perhaps you'd actually get more wear out of this skirt rather than the dress, which was obviously particularly summer. It has that same heavy silk blend fabric and that same attention to detail on the fit. I would probably label these pieces as my unique section of my capsule wardrobe. I wouldn't say they are particularly on trend, I wouldn't say they're the colour of the season, but they're 100% my own personal style, and I know I'd have them in my closet forever. Those timeless, beautifully made pieces always have a place on my rail. Though I'm not hugely keen on shorter dresses on me, I thought I'd try this one on as I thought the fabric was stunning and you lovely ladies might like it too. Underneath you have a neutral slip so that dress is not see-through at all and really enabling that lace and embroidery details stand out even more. I love those sheer sleeves with the little trims on them and the ruffle detail at the hem. So very pretty and incredibly elegant. You all probably know by now I am a huge fan of trench coats, but I don't, as of yet, own one in blue, so I had to try this one on. The shade was actually nicer in real life than it looks on camera, so I'd highly advise having a peek online at the end of this video. Between the tone and the drape of that fabric again, it would be a forever piece that, although pricey, would last a lifetime. In my element now with all my favourite shades, but I then found a soft pink coat that I had to try on too. Now this is obviously more for autumn winter, having been made from wool, but it'd definitely be that statement piece for your own wardrobe. The wool felt really soft and so buttery, and I loved the length coming to just below the knee. I also think if you're a fan of neutral shades, this one could mix and match with a whole host of different outfit ideas. I think it would be far more versatile than you first think. Next in this shop with me for summer 2022, I headed to another high street hero, COS, somewhere I've actually shopped an awful lot this year. A bit like Reiss, COS do great blazers too, so when I spotted this dark beige one on the rail, it was an easy pick. Now this one felt like it was made from linen, but actually it's a blend with tencel, so a big tick from a sustainability point of view too. It has that perfect lightweight and oversized shape for summer, but as the fashion trends are sticking with this style of blazers, it'll work for autumn too. Next to a skirt that unfortunately was a wee bit big, but they didn't have a smaller one in store at the time, so you'll have to imagine how this one looks if the fit was right. Because I think if you do get the fit right, it's a really lovely midi skirt for the height of summer. Made from 100% cotton in this classic blue and white stripes, and with side pockets and a concealed zip. I'd probably wear this one most with a simple vest top, maybe a black clutch and some strappy mules to give it a little bit more of a dressed up vibe. I think it was the texture of this pair of trousers that caught my eye originally. It looked like a waffle fabric of some sort, really original, but still lightweight enough for summer days. And I loved the shape too, cut with that streamlined silhouette for everyday chic, or perfect for the office too actually. If I remember rightly, I'm wearing a 36 here. These would look great for evening or more casual with classic white trainers and maybe an oversized linen shirt. I've bought quite a few pairs of COS's classic chinos over the years. They have that style down to a T, and these in the camel version didn't disappoint. Made with 97% cotton and just a sprinkle of elastin, they're hugely comfortable to wear, and a bit like those seersucker trousers before, a really nice slim leg fit. I thought the addition of the press folds at the front and back were a nice added detail, just making them feel that little extra bit elevated. Ever a lover of French and more specifically Parisian style, I had to have at least a little try on at MAJE Paris, and it was full to the brim of beautiful options for this summer 2022. This full length embroidered skirt being one of them, which I've just noticed is now in the sale too, so even better. The waist on this is actually elasticated at the back, which feels comfy to wear, and I really love the tiered ruffles going all the way down. MAJE Paris just generally make the prettiest and hugely original blouses. Just a quick look at their website and I could easily pick about 10 that I would love to have on my rail. So this pretty embroidered version totally stood out, and although I think it's a little fussy styled with this skirt or the shorts, I thought it would look really beautiful styled with a simple pair of trousers or jeans even. I do love these shorts. Made from organic cotton embroidery on glace, I just love the scallop it's creating on the hem. With a tie at the waist so you're able to cinch that in, or maybe change it up with a statement belt instead. I shall link them in the description box below for you to check out at the end of this video, but just to note they currently have 40% off in the sale. Another outfit for summer and another pretty dress that I couldn't resist trying on. Like before, you'll be pleased to know that again this one has 40% off in the sale. I like the little sprinkles of metallic details in this one that just catches the light as you move. It's elasticated at the waistband and the silk blend fabric is so light and really floaty that it drapes beautifully in those staggered ruffles. As you would hope, this one comes with a slip dress too, so no worries about the sheer fabric showing anything. Next, in the shop with me for summer, I headed to And Other Stories. As I don't have a store local to me, I mostly shop with stories online, so it's always a treat when I get to have a bit of a mooch and try on in store. So firstly, I tried on their classic linen wrap dress in, surprise, surprise, the camel shade, though it is available in other tones if you prefer. I would advise sizing down in this one if you like it too, as it is coming up a little bit bigger than normal. But as it has that side tie, it's not too drastic. You can easily cinch that in and make it work. I think I actually prefer this mini version of the same dress, however, perhaps more appropriate for summer holidays in the heat. And this one, like I was talking about, is a size down for me, and as you can see, the chest portion is fitting a little bit better. Now I know some people are funny about wearing black for some reason in summer, but I personally love it. It can make a really striking change from all the whites and beiges that we see everywhere, and ones I see in my own wardrobe too. And if you've thought about your fabric composition wisely, it shouldn't be too much hotter. I'd seen these linen trousers online, so I was eager to see what the fit was like. I think the beauty of these is their relaxed nature, to be honest. Though they have those pleats at the front, I don't think they're meant to be super smart. It's all about creating that really laid-back summer vibe, which I think they do really well. And cost-effective too, which is always a bonus. And finally, to a complete no-no for me. I don't even know why I picked up this dress. I think I was just tired by this point and not really thinking properly. But I'm imagining the only place I personally would wear this dress would be in bed. It looks like a nightie. It really isn't doing anything shape-wise for me, but the fabric was really nice. I really hope you've enjoyed watching my shop with me for summer 2022. It was a really nice day out actually, just very chilled in the sunshine, going from shop to shop with lots of coffee breaks in between. Don't forget to let me know your favourite outfit that I tried on. What did you think to the Michael Kors collection? Are you equally loving Reiss at the moment? It's always really lovely to hear from you all. Have a lovely week everyone, and hopefully you'll join me back here for another styling video on Sunday. See you then.